It starts with a simple notification, a promise of guaranteed returns that seem too good to be true. But why do we listen? Greed isn't about being evil or bad. It's a fundamental biological response to the possibility of a reward. To understand it, we have to look inside. Our brains are hardwired to hunt for rewards, governed by a complex chemical system. At the heart of this is dopamine. Most people think dopamine is about pleasure, but it's actually about anticipation. We get a much bigger chemical hit from the hunt for a reward than from actually receiving it. Greed is the brain's engine for seeking. The brain releases even more dopamine when a reward is uncertain. This variable reward system is what makes gambling so addictive. When you don't know if you'll win, your brain stays locked in a state of high arousal anticipation, constantly asking, "What if?" This biological drive is amplified by powerful psychological shortcuts, or biases, that distort our decision-making. First is optimism bias, the belief that while bad things happen to others, we are uniquely likely to experience positive outcomes. Then there's overconfidence. Most investors believe they are smarter than the average person, making them feel immune to risks. Finally, loss aversion. We feel the pain of missing out on a gain much more intensely than the fear of losing what we already have. Scammers use these biases as weapons. Take crypto pump and dump groups, where insider info creates a false sense of overconfidence. High-yield investment programs claim low risk to soothe our fear while dangling high returns to trigger our optimism. NFT presales use countdown timers to create artificial scarcity, forcing us to act before our logical brain can catch up. We often hesitate, feeling a flicker of doubt. But then, the rationalization begins. We tell ourselves, "It's only a small amount, I can afford to lose it." We minimize the cost to justify the gamble. Or we think, "I'm smarter than the others, I'll get out before the crash." This is overconfidence in action. Scammers design offers to bypass your logic. They create urgency, making you feel like the opportunity is slipping away. They use social proof, showing you crowds of others winning to convince you that the risk must be low if everyone else is doing it. Greed literally narrows your vision. Your focus tightens on the reward, while your perception of risk begins to fade. We stop thinking about probability, how likely it is to happen, and start obsessing over possibility. What could happen if we win? Scams don't create greed. They exploit your predictable human reward circuitry. They are social engineering for the brain. The real defense is recognizing the feeling. When excitement starts replacing analysis, that is your red flag. Greed is a biological tool, but in the hands of a scammer, it's a trap. Stay analytical and stay safe.